Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to my channel Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're doing our longer readings, and this will be for Sagittarius in Gemini season. Hello, my Sagittarius. How are you? Well, yes, you know, longer readings. I use my 4 decks. I use my Angel Tarot cards, Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards for the main message. I ask for clarification from my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. I then ask for words of advice from my Osha Zen Tarot cards, and then we finish with Radley Valentine Archangel Power Tarot cards. Yes, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? Okay, so my Sagittarius is interesting energy for you. We start Gemini season May 20th. Then on May 22nd, there is the new moon in Gemini. So full moon to new moon, things are getting smaller, and that means you get rid of stuff. New moon to full moon, the moon is getting bigger. You ask for stuff. Moon, full moon itself, release, relinquish, and request. And that full moon on June 5th, it will be the fullest at 3:12 p.m. Eastern Time, will be in Sagittarius. So, you know, we've got a lot of real cool energy here. Gemini doesn't want to be restricted. Gemini wants to push the boundaries and, and just say, hey, stay off of me. But then we have the full moon in Sagittarius, your sign, and this is you being adventurous, energetic, free-spirited, and just wanting to have some fun. So between the two energies, anything can happen. So we'll see. Now, then we go to June 20th, and that's when Cancer season begins. And it's also summer solstice in the Northern Hemisphere, longest day. And in the Southern Hemisphere, the shortest day. Now, I am an intuitive channeler. What that means is I open myself up to my higher power, and whatever the message is that needs to come through for whoever, it does. All your 3 cards are face down. They're all reversed. So already we've got some strong energy for my Sagittarius. So let's see what's happening for my Sagittarius in Gemini season. First card, the Chariot. Okay, couple of things about this. The Chariot 7, very divine type of number. Chariot, very fast, moves fast, fast happening, things happening. Yes, there are places in this world that they are opening up. People are leaving their homes. Or maybe you've been leaving your home and, you've been one of those essential workers. Either way, we're all in this together. Things are moving faster than maybe what we're prepared to have them move. But the Chariot is also about control, okay? The Chariot is also about watching where you're going. The Chariot is also, you've got some strong energy. Remember, Gemini season, but your full moon. And it's about, keeping those reins, so that you are the one that's in charge. So this is kind of where I'm going with this, is that you need to make sure that you stay in charge of who you are, instead of letting the energies around you be the one, I'm hearing, instead of letting the energies around you manipulate you into doing things that they want. Okay, now who are they? Could be those, your work, job, career. It could be personal, intimate, interpersonal. It could be somebody in your family too. It could just be the general energies are pulling you to be a little bit more frivolous. And, and that's not a bad thing. But at the same time, you are, I feel like my Sagittarius is, you're very, driven. You're very focused. There's something that you really, really want. Could that be a new job? Sure. It could be a new relationship of any of those 3. It could be a promotion. It could be that maybe you are working on your business and you want something to come in. It could also be that intimate relationship too. So the thing is you need to make sure, you need to kind of work with it. You don't want to miss out on the wonderful energy that it provides you, but you want to be able to rein that in a little bit. Okay? Okay. So Archangel Metatron, an important achievement, self-discipline and willpower. Public recognition. So the other thing with the public recognition is, yes, that I feel for you, my Sagittarius, my fire sign, that, with that full moon, I just don't want it, like your head to explode. Okay? It's not like, okay? Okay. Next card, reversed. Here we go. The 5 of Earth. You get this every so often. Earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Solid energy, money energy, something, someone you can touch, but a lot of times this is money energy, possibly with the job. So I feel like you're, and maybe this is where, like I'm saying, that you need to stay in, you need to keep this, keep it very focused for you, because I feel like, and I'm not saying that this is bad, but I'm not saying it's good. I'm not, I'm just feeling that in some way, maybe this is your job, maybe this is your career, maybe this is a new venture for you. But I feel like you're taking the dice, you're blowing on them, and you're, throwing them out. Now that's, that's betting, that's, throwing the dice, it's taking a gamble. I feel like there's a opportunity that's coming for you for some Sagittarius out there that, and you're gonna, you're wondering, do I take the gamble or not? It could be with a startup company. It could be your own startup company. And, and you're thinking, do I leave my secure job? Do I leave this to start this? So those are some questions. And with those questions, there's there's worries. There's worries. Do I, will I get enough money to live off of? Do I need to put more money into this? What do I need to do? So these are things that only you're going to be able to really, really answer. But this is where I say, because I have taken many leaps of faith in my life, and I have done things because my connection, higher power, guardian angel, spirit guide, voice of the universe, divine, whoever that is for you, that sometimes when many times, I would like to say that it was all the time, but I'm a human being too, but many times over when I'm about to do something like that, something a little bit rash, I need to come back, do some meditation, ground myself a little bit too, okay? Ground myself, take some time, think about the ramifications. Then also, pull the people in that it could be affected by this, okay? And talk about it a little bit more, because it's easier to make these leaps when you've got the support of your network. Okay, so the Five of Earth, fives are basically some changes. Could be positive, negative, neutral. Fear surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, and that's bring your support people in. Uncertain self-employment. So it's scary. It's scary, especially if you're starting something new. It's scary. But you know what, too? The thing is, when you're starting something new, it's like, there's a couple of things. You have to stay, you have to really think this out, stay in control. You don't want to necessarily let fear keep you from doing possibly something that you really, really love. But you do have to be wise about it. Okay, I know. That didn't help me at all. No, these are some decisions you have to make. Anyway, but that means to me that I'm seeing that you will be in a place where you have a decision about making some changes in your career or work arena. Okay? Okay. Last card, here we go. Six of Fire. Your energy, along with Leo and Aries energy, passionate, burning, determined. And whatever this is about, whatever these fears are, you make the right decision, and if you make the right decision, but at the same time, I feel like you do go forward with it. It doesn't mean that you go forward and let something go per se, but it does mean that you go forward. Maybe you're doing this part-time, but whatever it is, you are successful in it. Or is this a new job? You are successful in it. Okay. So Gemini and energy, it has no limits to it. Okay, for you, and you're feeling kind of frisky, and you're feeling like, you know what? I need to reach out for those stars. Okay. Okay. So victory, good news is on its way, public recognition or awards. But yeah, I don't know what that is, but I felt like you were reaching out for your star. It's like you have this opportunity, and you're kind of like, yeah, but if I don't go for it, the opportunity may never come again. So, I can't blame you for that. I can't blame you for that. Especially, I feel, again, that thing about reaching out for stars. Stars. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. Now this deck, I never know if it's reversed or not from the backing. So let's see what we have. John Holland, Psychic, Tarot, and Oracle cards for clarification. Here we go. Memories of love. Okay, this is kind of thinking back. This is kind of looking back. This might be looking at your journey and where you are right now. This could be also thinking about the opportunities that you possibly have missed, because there's also a nostalgia feel with this. Okay, so it's not just it's not just that, oh, let's look back, it's wonderful. There's also this a little bit of regret with this, because there are choices that you might not have taken, but and so that's what's going to help you with your present choices. Okay? So, we can learn from our past. Many times we repeat our past, but we can learn from our past. Okay, next card up. Hope. Hope. This whole month for you is about you getting out there and you reaching for that. Again, I have this thing about you reaching for the stars. You reach for the stars. You have this hope. You've got this fire that's burning inside of you, especially with that full moon and the fact that you are a fire sign. Okay, it's like you're reaching for those stars. Okay, your last card here. Okay, patience and planning. Patience and planning. So a couple of things here too is this is a 17, you have a 7, and now this is also a 7. So something with your 7s are going on with this too. But the thing is that with this patience and planning is you're not just doing whatever this reaching for. You have been very methodically putting things in place. Maybe you've been using this time, if you've been in quarantine, maybe you've been using this time to prepare things. So you have been using your time well. Now, sometimes you might have felt the oppression of just kind of like, please let me start. Gemini season lets you start, okay? And this has been, you've been patient, you are patient. This is something, though, I feel for some of my Sagittariuses, you've been really planning this, not just for this little past time. You've been planning this for years, okay? And now this is one of those energies where you can start implementing it. Okay, let's go on now, Osha Zen Tarot cards, and let's see words of advice for my Sagittariuses. Okay, that one's definitely coming out, but it's face down. Let's go on. Feel like I need to shuffle it like this. Here we go. Cut. Okay, you guys want to come out. Okay, actually, we have 4 cards that came out. Okay, let's see what they are. And again, I can't tell you if these are reversed by how their backings are. Okay, here we go. Okay, intensity. Intensity. You are going, like I said, with the Chariot, you are focused. You want this. You want this. Okay. Also, too, whatever this is, it's like you're doing breakthroughs with this too. So this could be like, maybe you're breaking through a glass ceiling. Maybe you've got, you might be breaking into a new genre. You might be breaking into a new, just a new field itself. And I don't mean it as a field as in, oh, I was once an accountant and now I'm, a dancer. I'm not, you're breaking into like new, somebody out there, you're breaking into like this new, just cutting edge type of business, software, whatever. Okay, biologics. I don't know who's the biologic, but okay. Next card up, guilt. Okay, guilt. Well, when you have changes like this, okay, when you're making these changes, it's like, we talked about that fear also, but there's also, my Sagittarius is, you're going to have to work on guilt a little bit, because it's like, sometimes you feel, do I have the right to put my wants ahead of what the bigger? That's why you want that support group around you, okay? But either way, guilt is a useless emotion. I'm not saying that that you're not to be caring or that you're not to be considerate. But to feel guilty, that's a useless emotion. It doesn't help you. It doesn't further you. Okay? And it doesn't work if you're making someone else feel guilty either. Okay. Next card up. Okay. Change. Change. Be prepared for it. Last card here. Okay, reversed. Okay. Part of this is, okay, so where is this going? What is this all about? This is your mind. It has so many pieces to it. It goes along with this guilt, okay? It goes along with this guilt. There's so many plans, so watch for this. These are negative emotions, not to say that they don't bring you some reality and they don't bring you some, okay, let's look at this and let's clear this up a little bit. The thing about it is, don't keep it all inside of you either. If this is going on, share this. This is where that support group, the people that surround you, help you, this is where they come in. Talk to them about this, okay? Okay. Talk to them about your feelings. Talk to them about your thoughts. Talk to them about what you're looking to do. Help them to understand it too. Because sometimes my Sagittarius is you're just kind of like, like that's the Chariot. You need to stay in some sort, you need to have some control. But sometimes the Chariot can run wild and people don't understand that. And I think that if you actually help that other person to understand, so if this is a new business, new venture, and if you tell them the reasons, if you show them your business plan, or if you show, what I'm saying, that they might say, wow, this isn't just a fly-by-night decision, okay? Because you can be impulsive, my Sagittariuses, but if you show them how much planning you've put into this, whatever this is, I don't even know, but I just feel that, you're putting it together, and it's really very, very intense. Okay, now that's interesting too. So let's go ahead. We're going to cut. Okay. Cards cut really weird today. So here, 1, 2, and 3. 3 cards face down, second and third reversed. So here we go. First card up, the King of Gabriel. Very much professional, very much business. Gabriel, your energy, okay? Very much, work related, money related. Generous, inspirational, dramatic, driven. Keep your eyes on the big picture. Help your support group see that big picture also. Lead the details to others. Experience that leads to success. Genuine concern for others. This one is reversed. Here we go. The 10 of Michael. Michael is air energy. Okay, Gemini, air energy. Also Libra and Aquarius. And this, take a bow. It works out. You get it completed. A situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. And remember, we talked about the past. Okay? And here is your last card. Again, reversed. Perspective. Perspective. Part of this could be looking at things from another person's perspective. Again, the people around you need to make sure you communicate with them, because they might just think, oh, Sagittarius, she's off on something else, or he's off doing something else, and they don't see how much energy you've put into making the plan, okay, planning this out. It's like, you can see it. You can see as you reach for your stars. So there is a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. Archangel Shamuel. Okay? So really cool energy for you. Yeah, there's going to be, always there'll be ups and downs, but it's break through, and break free type of energy. And Sagittarius, you're going to be, really inspired with this. So my Sagittarius is, you know what to do with the buttons down there. Thumbs up. And as always, my Sages, know that you are loved, stay safe, and be blessed. Bye-bye.